And without further ado, it is my distinct pleasure to bring to you Darius Leo Gator, aka the Gaming Swampcat. I don't know why I was struggling with that, but Darius, take it away, buddy.
Hello, welcome, and salutations, everybody. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Oasis, for that wonderful introduction. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
I don't know about you, but I'm doing fantastic. I am ready to get this road on the show.
Right. All right, so just to give everybody a refresher, I'm doing Leon A Standard. This is going to be a new game from scratch. No special unlocks or anything, but I will be doing it at 120 frames, which means I could do some nifty things with the knife and bosses. So we're just going to get straight into it. Leon Kennedy and Standard. So with that said, timer won't start until I gain control of Leon. I'll let you know when.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, and by the way, we're using 98 skins because we just finished doing Resident Evil 98, so there you go. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, go.
And this time I actually started the timer on time. Imagine that.
Would you look at that? Okay, so we're going to just do a couple quick turns here.
Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Cut through here. Hi, how you doing, boss? So we're gonna go and grab this key. Just like Resident Evil old, item management is a thing. So that is something that we do have to keep key of while we're doing this. Okay. Just do a quick turn over here. Hi, how you doing? And okay. So the timer in this game runs the same as the older Resident Evil in the fact that cutscenes don't count towards the timer. So anytime I actually pause the game or cutscenes going, the timer stops. But this game also has some nifty tricks because of the newer engine that's going that makes me kind of laugh a little bit. So like right here we have stair skating. So because in this game, Leon and Claire want to be polite and go up every step that's up here. But we can just, aim the sights and they just slide right upstairs. Easily.
That's easily my favorite trick in this game.
When I saw it, when I first tried it, I was laughing. Just skip by all these people, let them enjoy their lunches. Skip by here. By the way, unlike Resident Evil 2 original, you can skip cutscenes in here. All cutscenes. Which saves a lot of time, obviously. Okay, so...
By the way, fun fact about that soda machine in Resident Evil 2 Classic, it was originally a modified Coca-Cola skin.
Really?
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yeah, the soda machine, instead of saying Coca-Cola, it had the Coca-Cola font, but it said cool drink instead.
Nice. So what I did there is I paused because just like how there are door skips, in this one there are going to be scenes where you're going to see the zombies try to bang through doors and everything. If I pause and run the menu for a little bit, it'll buffer the animation faster and they just come right through the door.
That's good to know. I wish I knew that.
And then before I do anything, we're going to just get rid of that.
Yeet!
That was the key from the very beginning area. We don't need it anymore. And rather than it take up inventory space, which is valuable in this game, just gonna get rid of it. Get it to the Aether. Now, I'm not gonna lie. The last run that we saw by I will say, opened my eyes, and I'm thinking maybe you could do something like that with this game.
That would be rather interesting, and it would be very easy to accomplish because you can freely set keybinds.
Yes, you could. So here we go. So hopefully, by me hugging this wall, I can keep him spawned there when I come back through here next time, and it'll avoid him. If not, I'll have a bullet for him later. So up the stairs we go. Up the stairs we go again.
Now, with inventory space being a premium in this game, famously so, are you going to be picking up any of the side packs in this game?
Yes, I will be picking up 3 of them out of the 4. There are a total 4 side packs in this game to give you a total 24 items. I will only be picking up 3 of them.
Right, because the last one is in the
safe
locker room in the bottom.
And we don't ever pick that one up.
Yeah. Takes up way too much time.
Yeah, the one I'll pick up is the one by the C4, the one in the locker before you go to the parking lot, and then the one during the chess piece keys.
Yep.
Of course you're in the wrong spot. Get out of my face.
Of course.
Just shoot it once, go through, and that'll be it.
I can't emphasize enough how comical it looks to have a polygonal figure running around in a fully HD rendered 3-dimensional world.
Hey, you know what? We just finished watching Resident Evil 98 being played. Why not keep the flavor going, huh?
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's hilarious.
No, when they, the minute they announced this, I said, no, I'm downloading this. I need this. This is delicious. Okay, so I'm going to turn this way. So, the thing about this scene, the reason why I turned the way I did is because, depending on where you're facing, you can either fall backwards or move forward. So, I move forward a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move out here. Or we're just going to spam.
I was always wondering if there was a way to just completely bypass that stutter step and that falling over.
So there is no way to bypass it, but there's a way to make it so that way you can you move forward rather than go backward. But as of right now, there's no way to kind of skip that.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate, but we're dealing with it.
Yep.
So I'm putting items in specific locations to move my gun far away, because I will need the 4 leftmost spots for my keys and all that. That'll help with item management and item placement. Okay, I'm looking good with ammo, so I don't need to pick that up yet, so that's good. Now we're hoping that the zombie in the very back end spawns in Zone C and faces away from me, in which it means I don't have to worry about shooting him.
Now
this one's random, so...
Now, people weren't actually seeing in that hallway, but there was actually a zombie strung up on that wall. Does running into that zombie actually make you lose time?
Yes, because you stumble. Ooh, no, bad item management. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. But yes, running into that zombie does cause a stagger, so it takes about 2 or 3 seconds. Ah! No! Thought I could zip by him, it's fine.
That was the guy who you wanted to continue to bang in the vending machine.
Correct.
Yeah.
But apparently he had other plans. I thought I was able to scrape by him, but apparently he had other plans.
Apparently he wasn't hungry anymore.
Yeah, apparently he gave up. He said, you know what?
Yep. I'd rather have brains instead.
Yeah. So this is a little nifty thing that I learned from watching other speedrunners do this. You can reduce the amount of frames that liquor takes to attack you. Yeah, so what happens is the game tries to render everything that you're looking at. So if I'm doing this and the liquor's in the screen, when he tries to attack me with a jump attack, he won't jump too far.
Oh.
Because the frames will render him it's too many frames to work with. I will need a healing item for safety though, so I do need to pick one up. I'll take that too because I'm gonna need that. That's a safety knife that I just picked up, just in case the first boss tends to go a little off. Move here. Here's a C4 placement. Oh, wrong thing. That's what I want. I don't care for the letters. We don't care for letters here. We don't read. This is speedrun. We don't read in speedruns.
Fun fact about what Darius just did just now. If you doing the act of going through and then back that door made it so that that bookcase didn't fall over and block the door.
Correct. So yeah, like if you walk out and then walk back in just before it explodes, this bookshelf will never fall down, and you can easily walk right out.
Yup.
That liquor almost took a bite out of me.
I saw that.
Okay. That actually went better. Normally she's supposed to spawn by. Normally she's supposed to be by the ladder. So when she's by the ladder, she'll try to attack you. But because you're climbing down the ladder, you have iframes. But she decided not to, and it made it easy for me to walk by. Okay, so that's Model 1, Metal 2, Metal 3. And we're through.
Now, we're only approaching 10 minutes into the game, and you're already at the first boss fight of the game.
Yep, I'm actually I beat my personal best over here. Usually I'm here by 10 minutes. I'm at 9:44. So I'm actually doing really good right now. So I'm happy about that. Now, the one thing that normally most speedrunners won't do is come down here and get the grenade here. I do, because it is a safety for something I'm going to do later. So we will need that. Mind you, I'm still in caution. I should have health, but I don't have a health item, so we're working on it.
Now, unlike in Resident Evil 2 or Classic, where you have only 200 HP, you have 1200 HP here.
Correct.
But the difference between this and Classic is you take a lot more damage.
Yes. Okay, next time.
So what Darius is doing here is he's exploiting a frame trick where he can clip into Birkin multiple times and continue to deal damage.
And because it's 120 frames, every knife slice that it hits them 120 times, once per frame. So I'm gonna grab this.
You didn't even need to trade out your knife. That's amazing.
Nope.
Every other run that I've personally seen has used multiple knives, but I also haven't seen many of these runs in like probably about a year.
I have to. Well, one thing I will say is I have to thank the Resident Evil 2 speedrunning community for showing me a new speedrunner this game and everything and how it works and everything. Like I got into speedrunning because of a fellow Fastest 4 member, Crash McCloud. I got into it because of him. And I said, let me try to speed one of my favorite games, this being one of them. And the community has just been absolutely helpful with me and teaching me what I need to know. Okay, there's the other pack.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how many runs you go before you can start skipping.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
We meet Ada, but we barely talk to her.
And
So
she don't
this
want to
one?
talk to you.
No, it's like it's like her attitude changed all of a sudden. She was a lot nicer in the original.
She really was.
All right, so this is going to go here because that's the next key that we're going to be using. So now the next thing we're going to do is looking for electrical parts, which is going to be back in RPD, but we'll see how fast we can get those. Okay, so we're going to go through here.
Now, your path back. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I insist. Your information is much more important.
Oh, no, I was going to say that this whole part that's going to be here is where we have to try to go through this entire area without being hit by dogs.
Yay. Yeah, all I was gonna ask
Those
is
are
if
empty
your
crates.
path back to...
Those are not reward things.
Yeah. All I was gonna ask was if your path back to RPD leads you back to Marvin at all.
No, we're actually done with Marvin. We never see him again. We never see him again. But when the routes were ran, there were times where you had to see Marvin in cutscenes. Some of them discovered that if you actually go through the line and down and actually go and get the medallions all the way through, you never see Marvin again.
Huh.
The last time you hear from him is that radio call. That's it. Then you say goodbye to him. That one. So we are not going to see Marvin anymore. We'll see him. He'll be running around as a zombie, but we won't interact with him. Doggo.
Now the consequence of you not shooting at those dogs is now you're getting to deal with more dogs through these corridors, but it doesn't matter because you're just going to run right past them.
Yeah, they prove no threat to me. So for this doggo right here, it's a bit different because what you got to do here is he comes out of this vent. To avoid him, you go here, and then literally a diagonal path, and he goes that way. But he can get a bite out of there. He does get a bite there once. But if you're lucky, you can get by without being touched. And we are through.
Only took one hit. Nice. Good job.
Yeah, normally I could do it with no hits, but it really depends on how I move. Okay, so now we're gonna go here. So you remember that grenade that I picked up, right?
Yep.
We're about to use that grenade.
I think I know where, maybe, possibly.
Just need to switch to it. There we go. So here there's about 2-3 zombies that are really annoying. I can just do this. Now the ideal thing I wanted is I wanted him to grab me because when it explodes, it can cancel his animation. I could just continue running, but it didn't work out well.
Yeah, I was actually gonna make that observation that he grabbed you and a little late and it cost you a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's alright though. It's about a second. I'm gonna take that safety area just to be safe. Because safety. And then last time I'm gonna use the crank. And the crank is gone. Now, normally I play this game on the PS4, so when I started playing 120 frames on the PC, I never turned back. Because I realized just how much fun 120 frames is. So I'm going to need that. That takes up an extra space, but whatever. Alright, now we need the flashbang out. I need 2 specifically for this part, so... Okay. So we switch the water here. Here they are. Here, you got... Oh, that shouldn't have happened when it did, but whatever. Excuse me, Janine. I need to get past. Got the key where I needed to be. Good. Thanks, Janine. Thanks, George. I appreciate it.
Alright, and now it's time to meet everybody's favorite bouncer.
AKA the person whose ankles I love to break all the time. Breaking his ankles always brings me smiles. I will grab that though. Just to make that, to be safe. Sir. Sir.
I was gonna say, there definitely is a danger to that particular strat because of what he just did. If you're not fast enough, he can and will strike you in the face. Yes.
This is why when I threw the flashbang, I waited.
Yup.
I waited for that clearing. Because nothing hurts more than knowing that you flashbang them and he still gets a hit out of you.
Yeah.
I'm actually one more bullet than I should be, so, but I will grab that to have. Okay, now to slow this liquor down, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot him once. And then I'm in here. Now the reason why I'm gonna shoot him once is because the animation for him will actually skip because he's taking damage, so now he's gotta recover that. And it makes it so he doesn't jump at all. Now here's hoping that X doesn't come through the door. Alright, we're good.
Wait, where is he?
No, I think I broke his ankle somewhere. Oh, hey, I him. Okay, so this is a really nifty trick I learned. Oh, he's behind me. I'm gonna do that. Now what this does is it attracts the zombies to that gunshot, and it completely has them skip me. Now if I do this right, I could be able to get through this without X coming in here, so let's hope.
Now, consequently, for people who don't know this, gunfire also attracts Mr. X to your location as well if he's not in the same room as you.
Bingo. And so that one gunshot can save me, like, a lot of problems. Because you see, Mr. X is now in the room, but I'm right in my bridge, and, oh well, he can't hit me again. Did I mention how much I like breaking Mr. X's ankles?
I think you might have mentioned it once or twice.
Let's go in here. So now we're in the clock tower. We're already almost pretty much done with the parking lot now. Take that back.
20 minutes, 40 seconds in.
I'm actually way ahead of my own PB.
Fingers crossed you stay that way.
I'm gonna grab that. Put that there. That frees up 2 more spots. Yeah, frees up that spot. You skip that, we don't need to.
Hope I don't have to write a report.
It's too bad you can't skip that cutscene right when you put it in.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to hear. So, I didn't go through the door immediately because I wanted to hear Mr. X slap the zombie. That lets me know he's past the door and I can just go ahead and pass.
Because then he has to walk right past the zombie again.
Correct. Okay, I wanted to make sure I grabbed that flashbang. That flashbang's gonna be important.
Hi, Marvin. Bye, Marvin.
Yep, that's basically it. That's the last time we see Marvin. Everybody say goodbye to Marvin. He was a good sport. Okay, I can think I could skirt past them. We are good. Good.
Gucci Poochie.
You, I need you to like make an animation of some sort. Just don't be near me. Okay. Now we're gonna dodge the dogs again. This time it's gonna be a touch harder because it's a little bit more open space, so they have more area to move. But if I follow the zigzag method, we'll be fine.
Now, I didn't do any upgrades in Classic. Are you going to be doing any gun upgrade?
Because you have to, yes. There is one gun that I will be upgrading, but I will be upgrading it only once. Okay, we got past the dogs. And that will be to the flamethrower, but that's it.
Okay, yeah, that one I definitely I remember burning through a lot of fuel before I got the upgrade for that, and yeah, that's basically a mandatory upgrade.
Yeah, that's actually a story. That's actually a mandated upgrade for the speedrun. I did forget to do this before I got here, so it's fine. No, stop that. There we go. Come on, how do you do it? Come on, tell me. Right. I always forget this pattern, I really do. There it goes. That's how it was.
I was actually just about to look up the cheat sheet.
I usually have the cheat sheet out, but I wanted to actually take the chance and not use it. No, we got that now, so it's fine. Because you have to turn certain things to certain numbers, and I was forgetting the numbers. Okay, so first things first, you get a shot in the face. There's that. Grab me, stun me out, and we skip all this. Easy peasy.
For people who missed it, there was a Mr. X in that little mess.
He didn't get any airtime, I'm sorry. That man gets no airtime on my runs. And we're done with parking lot. So the parking lot is completely finished.
The gate is so slow.
Yeah. Okay. So here's another thing that a lot of people don't know about this. Usually tend to follow Ada and let's pass these cars. If you actually run through here between these cars, the hydrant and the tanks here, and the tank of the car here, Ada runs faster.
What exactly are you looking for?
I did notice that, yeah.
She's already ahead of me. But now she's gonna walk to the thing and it's gonna kill me because she's supposed to run the entire way. But whatever.
I was gonna say, if I recall correctly, if you like stay in front of her, she stays running or something like that.
And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to beat her. But she beat me, so it's okay. Okay.
Hopefully that didn't ruin your PB pace.
No, it's fine. And if anything, I'm having fun doing this, so. But now we're about to enter the sewers. This used to be the place where runs go to die, but then we got introduced to the Ivies, and now that's the place that runs go to die.
I just want to make note, by the way, that cutscene we just skipped is the saddest cutscene of this entire game.
It is. This is why I'm glad I skipped it, because I'm an emotional wreck when I see that. I'm like, oh no.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting. Gee, thanks.
Okay, so far we're doing alright.
Real scientists being down here.
Also, for those of you that are going to get into speedrunning, we're about to approach the next boss of the run, which is the alligator. The path will never randomize. It's always the same thing. So once you remember it, you remember it.
Jesus, that an earthquake?
So earlier I asked Amai what he liked about RE Classic over RE Remake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now gonna ask the inverse of you. What do you like about RE2 Remake over RE2 Classic?
I'm a visually pleasing person. I like visual things. I like graphics and everything and all that. Now, this is not to rag on the classics, because the classics are always the go-to for anything. But seeing just how much this game has evolved and how much artistically it's gotten better is what I like about it. Just like the overall art style, everything that this game has to offer.
It's definitely amazing to see how much technology has progressed over even the past 2 decades, where I started playing games like Final Fantasy VIII, which, like Resident Evil 2, was very polygonal, and now you have full HD graphics, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Chew on that. You overgrown
Now,
yourself.
hopefully I can do Ada skip here. It
God,
saves about
Leon.
maybe half a second.
God, Leon, watch your mouth. There's kids around.
I mean,
Did you see what he called that alligator?
yeah, but when you're in a zombie apocalypse, I mean, you kind of have Freudian slips. All right, let's see if we can do it. Oh, nope, couldn't do it. Oh well.
You said the virus turned people into
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never really
but
been
wait.
able to get past her either.
Yeah, no. So it's a frame perfect trick. Basically, what it does is it saves about maybe half a second, but it makes it so that you can cut through here and she starts running. Because again, she has to be
Right,
she
like
has to be
does
ahead of you.
Yep. No,
So now we're
why
just
are you
continuing.
ahead of me? Get behind me!
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses.
So when they first announced that they were making this game, which I believe was back in 2015, did you want it to be third person over the shoulder, or did you want it to be the fixed camera angles of RE Classic?
After playing Resident Evil 7, I would want it to be I wanted it to be like this.
Can't hide.
Because it feels suiting.
Now, for people who actually don't know, Resident Evil 7 was a first-person style
Mhm.
game. So what Darius is saying is that going third person and just over the shoulder is a much
No, I meant to say
more
Resident Evil 4.
pleasing.
Sorry, Resident Evil 4. When Resident Evil 4 did that,
Oh,
I was all
I'm
for
sorry.
it. Yeah, so when I played Resident Evil 4, which is a masterpiece of a Resident Evil game, I thoroughly enjoyed the whole third person over the shoulder view, and I kind of hope that all the Resident Evils going forward would do that. I'm really glad that they did.
I just want a Code Veronica remake, man. That's all I want.
Yes, I want a Code Veronica remake so bad.
I just want them to do Steve better. He was too whiny.
You know, if they do Code Veronica X remake, I'd like to see how they do Steve. That'd be interesting. Okay, now I need to go. Unlike in Resident Evil 8, where you don't use Ada's guns, you can use her gun once. Wait, where did he? Oh, there he is. Wow, actually, I beat him. There we go.
Amazing that he was that far back.
Right, it never happens. Had me think for a little bit, but we'll never use her gun again.
Always been good at running, Annette. Give you that.
Okay, so
And our stalker friend is back. It's like a bad date.
right, it's like I told you, I don't want any. Go away. He's more of an obsessive salesman. I mean, look at the hat he wears.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, the way she skates up the stairs is so hilarious. Just
Yeah. Especially with that particular gun.
right.
Well, it's not really a gun, but
It's a hacking tool. She's
more of
hacking.
yeah, it's a
Right.
scanner.
Runs invalid players hacking. Okay, so here we go. Just get rid of that.
Bravo.
We'll face this way because I need this.
Burning alive now.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that?
And you won't die alone.
They made Annette really condescending in this game.
Yeah, I really like how they did in this game as well.
Like, they made her really evil sounding.
Yeah. She's a much more believable villain in this game. Even on the Claire side, where she's obviously a little more conflicted because of the state of her daughter and whatnot.
Yeah. So that's why I don't think Annette is a villain more than anything. I think she's just too busy. She's too much of a workaholic. And Ada's done. Ada's finished. We're never going to see Ada again. Well, we'll see her again, but we won't play as her anymore.
Ada, where are you?
Okay, I think
Yeah.
my items should be fine now, so I should be good.
One of the differences between this game and Classic is that you only play the side characters once on
Yep.
each side.
And I'm actually learning how to do.
Smell.
Good.
And also the scenarios are more of a hybrid.
Yes, they actually interject with each other a lot. But yeah, I'm actually learning how to do Claire A side because in this game, Sherry's actually tolerable.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should only use 3 bullets in this entire section here. Depends on how he spawns, so he's good. That's the one. Okay, the next one's gonna be for this man right here, so that way I can run past him. Go through here. Everybody, cover your ears if you don't like swearing profanities.
Shit.
Also, I missed this earlier, but someone was commenting on how you're using the old Leon model.
Yes, I had to. We had a fantastic Zoolander run, with Resident Evil 8, so I had to keep the Left 4 98 going.
What the hell?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that if you shot at that G-adult, he went to instantly grab you, like he went to like do that little charge thing. So
No,
I'm
so
surprised to
so
see him
if
not
you're
do
in-
that.
Yeah, so when they're in the water getting ready to ambush, if you shoot them, they come out, and it results in iframes taking effect, in which you can just run right by them as if they never saw you.
I'm coming, Ada.
Which I think is lovely. So we're gonna do this. Turn this way. It's about 12 seconds for that to come down. So just grab that, reload my gun. By the time I'm over there, the bridge will be down, and we can continue. Rather than just wait, I use that time accordingly.
I was gonna say this game is not only an exercise in inventory management, but also time management.
Yep. Okay, so here's where it's going to get a little bit more intense, because now I have to focus on a lot of things at one time. George, go down there. Take that with you, please. Thanks.
Hold this for me, please.
Okay, so again, this is about 4 or 5 seconds for it to come down. Gives me enough time to go up here.
Grab that nade.
Grab the nade. There's Frank. He's gonna come down and greet us. Or fall in the water, I don't know. There's another. I'm hoping he plays nice. That one there that just fell, I'm hoping he's gonna play nice. If he doesn't play nice, I'm gonna be a sad boy.
And right now, you're on your way to pick up the last of your 3 side packs, if I recall correctly.
This is correct. This will be the last side pack I pick up, and then that'll be it for side packs. Okay.
Now, earlier you said... Oops, sorry. Go
No,
on.
go ahead.
Now, what you...
I was just saying bye.
I'm always... So, earlier you said there's 4 side packs. I actually believe there's 5, because there's the one in the RPG, and then there's actually
There's
another
5.
one... Yeah. And then there's another one
There's-
in the nest, which is where we're about to go in about 10-ish minutes?
Correct. I did forget about the one in the nest, yes. But that's because I like when you speedrun this game, even naturally, like when you first start it, you forget about it.
Yeah, it's because you're all basically already long gone. You never
Yeah.
really do any backtracking.
You know, so you just tend to forget it.
Set it and forget it.
All right. So let's see how well the sewers here will behave, because this whole place going to the keys is fixed. It's coming back out and leaving. That's randomized.
Oh my god. This is getting
So here's hoping sewers behaves. So here's this first one right here. We're just gonna go and pop. He comes out. I'm gonna hug him close to this wall. Keep the other one off screen. Oh, he grabbed me. But
Rude.
no, it's fine. I have a grenade that I can use. It's fine. I just don't want to use all my grenades. Okay, so let me actually put my knife because I need at least one grenade for another trick that I'm going to do later. I thought I had my knife out, but apparently I didn't. I forgot to switch it up to the knife, so that was my bad. Okay, so we're here, relatively clean. With him grabbing, it's really a hit and miss. Like they're like it's hard to kind of determine where he's gonna, like if he's gonna grab you or not. Okay, so we're gonna play a little bit of key shuffling. Grab that. Go down here. This man is gonna cause me a little bit of an issue. You take that. I'll take that. I won't need that knife, so it's okay. So we're gonna put the queen here. We're gonna put the king over here. Turn around. Grab this queen. And then go all the way around. And we're done. We have all the keys now. We're done here. Alright, so far so good. We're about to finish up the sewers. Okay. Oh, of course, you're not going to be nice. You're going to just... I gotta wait. Alright. That's fine, I'm past you already. So you can't do shit, I'm past you. Ooh, pardon my language. Alright, so hopefully no other ones will come up. It doesn't look like they're gonna come up, so I'm gonna be relatively clean for the sewers. The sewers behaved. So, hooray. Okay, come up here. Gotta wait. I gotta wait for him to, like, go down. Alright, good. That could have gone a little bit better, I'll say that. So yeah, the sewers is not much of a, the sewers are not much, there's not much tech in it. It's just a matter of trying to get past this section here, which is basically RNG hell. Oh yeah, and then there's him too, I forgot about him too. Alright. Corners. Okay. I'm gonna use this time to put some stuff away that I don't need, so that's going away, and I won't need that anymore. So I believe the queen is gonna go here. Rook here. Knight here. King here. And bishop here. Doors open. Alright, so
Almost there, Ada.
there's a trick that I'm gonna do here that's really cool.
I think I know which trick you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a really fun trick. But it's frame perfect, so I have to make sure to do it right the first time. Because if not... Alright. Alright, so let's get the grenade out.
Jesus Christ!
That just clipped right through the door. Didn't it?
Hold on. Okay, it didn't work, but I can entice him out. There it goes.
Yay.
It worked with a little bit of assistance.
First try.
It's still alive?
Okay, now's where I'm going to use the flamethrower. I also still need to make sure I have my knife equipped. You missed!
That was close. Holy heck.
Yeah, I was biting teeth there. Ow, my face. Again, same trick. You hear all them slices? That's 120 frames of goodness.
By the way, fun fact for the people at home. Darius doesn't take damage to fire. It can kill him if he stands in it too long. But he does not take damage to fire. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, it's gonna be your first death.
Well, that's a big F.
Yeah, no, so what happened was the knife broke sooner than I wanted it to. So what I wanted to do was not use the knife enough, because if he did grab me, I wanted to go ahead and use it to stun him out so I can heal myself. But the knife broke faster than I thought it did. Which means, which actually is a good thing, because that means I hit every frame on him. So we're gonna try that again. This time I'm watching the knife's health this time. Alright, we're good. Alright, so let's use that quick.
Now I got you.
And then I'm gonna grab this, because I'm gonna need to use that. Okay, cool.
Ketus.
First cycle.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
First cycle. I mean, the death wasn't supposed to happen, but hey, what can you do? Nothing's ever perfect.
What are you talking about? You got that on the first try.
Yeah, you know what? I did get that on first try. You're right.
The cable car will take us down to Nest. They were
She
saying
can't
it's
run
a
in
track.
front of you no more.
Yep.
Anyway, we're almost there.
So now we're on our way to the lab, which means we're about almost done with the game.
Hey.
Now I'm gonna note the entire time I was running with a pistol. The game's working that way.
Damn leg.
Let me carry you.
No. That only makes
Alright, so now we're going to the lab, which has our favorite creatures here, the Ivies.
For Nest. Do not exit until the final
We were just talking about those earlier.
Yeah. The Ivies in here are not nice.
No.
If you don't have a defensive weapon, they eat your face, and it's game over.
I got to learn that the hard way.
Sorry, I'm not limping.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
I had no defense items at the time. It grabbed me. I was like, wait, why isn't it allowing me to escape? Oh my god, it's gnawing my face off!
Yep. It pretty much eats your face.
Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
And yes, that is an Oasis commenting.
Firebird, hello.
No!
Our menu is designed for the nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection.
Sorry for that small little that little harmonic no. I was about to get munched on, and I was like, no, I don't want to be munched. Alright, from now on, I'm going to start picking up these powders. Alright, and now the flamethrower's upgraded.
For those who missed the explanation earlier, upgrading his flamethrower allows him to consume less ammunition per flame thrown.
Yeah.
It used to be 4 per...
Yeah, it's 4 per second, and now it's 2 per second.
Yeet, yeet.
That is correct. Alright, so I'm gonna go put some stuff away here again.
Presence is urgently requested.
We won't need that. It's just gonna sit there.
Heart rate in the east area.
Yes, fun fact, if you don't grab the shotgun at the RPD, you get it there.
Yep. Normally I could do the shotgunless. I don't like IVs, so we're gonna use the shotgun.
So is the fact that you're picking up the shotgun, is that why you picked up that gunpowder?
Yes. No, the gunpowder's gonna be for the bullets. The shotgun is literally there for the IVs. I will not use the shotgun for anything else. Like if I have any extra bullets and I'm at the tyrant, then yeah, I'll use it. But the shotgun is gonna be mainly for the IVs, so that way I can avoid their one-hit kills. Because a lot of this part that I'm doing now, I'm not gonna have many defensive items, so I'll be susceptible to dying a lot.
Yeah.
And this is speedrun. We don't die in speedruns.
Totally didn't die early. That was just practice.
It was just practice, yeah. That sound they make is so disturbing.
I know! Holy cow.
2067, that opens that. And then 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this puzzle looks intimidating, but all you have to do is remember that it's just a number pad at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's it.
Dispensing
Skip that. I'll take that. Take that too. Oh, I'm done.
manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to
So this pattern is going to be the same all the way through. So it's red, green, blue, red, green, red, like all the way through. So
At the same time, this puzzle is actually very easy to mess up. I know on my first try, I absolutely did.
yeah, it's going to be red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. That's it. That is it. But like, if you end up flubbing up a button, you will mess it up completely. You have to get a whole new pattern. All right, so now shotgun's out in play because there's an ivy here that's going to prove to be a little difficult, and that's what the shotgun's there for. Since it's so a wide shot, I could just shoot wherever and it hits a bulb. Can't pick up anything.
Fun fact, over on one of those tables is actually an item that will tell you one of the combinations for that puzzle that he entered earlier.
Yep. I'm going to get rid of this because I'm going to need a space.
Real estate is at a premium.
Yeah. Like even with all the packs I got, I can still run out of space, and it becomes very problematic.
Yeah, it's
but I will need it for this right here.
Very easy. Now, talking as someone who actually likes the Resident Evil 3 remake a lot, one thing that I absolutely do not like about Resident Evil 3 is its inventory management. The fact that I can't put
Yes.
items in the place that I want to right off the off is just the worst thing about that game.
Yeah. Unlike here, where you have control of where do you want to put this. Alright. Hopefully the liquor's gonna be nice here.
Wow. I'm fairly certain you were a few frames away from getting hit there.
I was. I'm glad that flashbang went off when it did. So now I gotta keep my eye on them. Oh! Where did you come from, sir?
Rude.
But it's alright. Alright, we're through. That's all that matters. We're here.
You have 5 new messages.
Who left?
Someone was just talking about how they can hear echo. Honestly, that's just room acoustics, and there's really nothing we can do about that.
Yeah. Like, we tried fixing it earlier, it just was not working.
Complete.
Oh, before I do that, examine. Oh. We'll need that later.
Do those wavelength patterns change at all, or are they static?
The starting position will always change. However, once you solve the first one, the other ones are static. Take my knife, I don't care.
Oh, here's one thing that I actually wanted to go over earlier that I didn't actually have the chance to. One of the nice things about Resident Evil 2 Remake over RE2 Classic is if you have a red, green, blue herb and you use it, you actually get a defense boost for about 5 minutes?
5 minutes, correct. 5 minutes once you take too much damage. So, I'm not gonna lie, I totally mocked that entire path up. I should have went right, but I saw the Ivy got nervous, and I forgot that I had a shotgun.
Ah, well.
But I have a shotgun, so it worked out well.
Dispensing.
That did the trick.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to
Time to get paid a visit by everyone's favorite stalker.
disciplinary measures.
But yeah, that moment right there is an example of what I like about this inventory system over RE3 Remake.
Yeah.
Is the fact that you get to
There's one
do
right there.
that. Yup.
Alright, I have just enough shotguns to put me through this, and I have a defense on it? I do. Perfect. The shotgun served its purpose. I've gotten through the ID part, so I'm okay.
Yay.
I got there pretty much casualty free, so I'm okay with that.
Now there will be a mission later, but you'll just be able to just bob and weave right through them,
Yes.
pretty much.
That and one is far enough relatively that I can aim down and find a bulb and just run right by, so it's okay.
Hopefully.
I don't see myself needing the shotgun anymore. Yeah, like the shotgun here serves its purpose. You only need the 4 bullets if you know what you're doing. You can get through really easily, and as you saw, that's what the 4 bullets did. Got a grenade. And this is the last time that we use this.
Firebird, is that a Star Ocean reference?
Okay, I'm hoping that this fight that I'm about to go into will also be behaved. I have grenades, so that's okay. I wish I had 5 because that would be the ideal thing for this fight, but I'll work with what I got.
Well, one thing we definitely know for certain is that flamethrower is about to get a lot of work.
Yeah, it's gonna get a lot of love right now. I don't see a green herb in here, so we'll just deal with it later.
All right.
Just watching that polygonal figure reach for that 3D vaccine, or not vaccine, virus. The other V word.
Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin. Class A breach detected. Flash until target is neutralized.
Pick that up, please. Thank you. Whoa! Where'd you come from, buddy?
Oh, that was unexpected.
Oh, shh. Okay, I have to stop fighting him a moment. Give him a moment.
Yeah.
I
There's
just
at least
noticed
two
something was
facets of
important.
this area.
Yep.
Yeah, there's at least. Yeah.
I'm about to get it before he throws that at me because it's gonna hurt. I saw it too.
That was just practice.
I came in here. I came in here thinking I had a health item, and apparently I did not. The only thing I have is a red herb. So it's actually a bit upsetting. So I'm actually gonna take the time to grab that now before I do any damage to him. Because if not, this whole thing is gonna go bad. Alright, so I'm gonna try to concentrate here a bit. Because I don't have the leeway window that I usually have.
Now, for anyone who's actually curious why Darius is using the flamethrower, while the fire doesn't damage the character, it does do damage over time to enemies. So while he's firing that at this G3, he is actually doing gradual damage to it while it is firing. Nice dodge. Now the
That is a
normal way
one-hit kill move that he does there.
Yep. Now the normal way to go about damaging this guy is he has 3 eyeballs on his body. One on his top.
I've killed him. It's done.
Yeah.
But go ahead and explain.
I was talking about his first phase. He has one on his top right arm, one on his left leg, and one on his back. You shoot those out, and he exposes all of the eyes on his chest, and you're supposed to go at it that way. But you can take the flamethrower and do what Darius did and cheese this fight for an easy win.
Which is exactly that fight is exactly how that should have went. And the good thing is I actually have over 100 flame rounds that I'm going to be giving to the tyrant when I get to him.
Yup.
So that fight's gonna go a touch easier.
By the way, I just want to say, Last Judgment is the best OST on the entire, or is the best track on the entire OST. Don't even at me.
For the remake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the music that you hear when you're fighting tyrant, or when you're trying to get to the tyrant?
Yeah. No, that's Collapse.
Okay. I personally like the I like both the Escape 2 and the Final Fight music.
Yeah, me too. I do also like Expansion, which is Claire's route to G4. I like that one as well, because that one's kind of a remix of the self-destruction music from Resident Evil 2 Classic.
Yeah, but again, I don't hear it often enough because for those of you that have seen me play, I play with the OG soundtrack. That's why you hear the old sound effects.
Now I'm not actually.
Okay, so,
Go ahead.
No, I was like, so now I pick up the final knife, which is what I'm going to use for tyrant. And I got some health items, so we're going to be good. So now it's just a matter of getting past these IVs, which I think I should have no problem doing. So I'm going to let you take it away and go ahead and talk what you're going to talk before we get to the boss.
have much to say right now. Though I will remind people that we do have a Discord, we have a Twitter, we have a YouTube channel. So you can type !Discord, !Twitter, !YouTube, and you'll be able to go to one of those particular locations and join us. We have a wonderful community of furry and furry-friendly speedrunners and speedrunning fans. We would love to have you here, and yeah, that's all I can really think about right now.
And I will also send out a heartfelt thank you to the Fastest First community for asking me to showcase this, because this is a lot of fun to play. I enjoy this game immensely. I must have put in, like, both in the PS4 and this game, and Steam, I must have put in over 400 hours just practicing speedruns. Okay, here we are, the final fight. Just gonna grab those. The joint plugs. And we're gonna get ready to fight him, but before I do that, because my health looks a little dehydrated, we're gonna do that.
Don't forget to drink water, folks. But yeah, I don't know if you're actually listening, if you're actually using the Remake soundtrack or not, but if you are, people are getting a taste of exactly why I like this song so much.
Yeah, I'm using the Remake soundtrack. Oh no, sorry, I'm using the original soundtrack, excuse me.
Oh no!
I did say that.
If you want to get a taste of that particular song, you can actually find it on YouTube somewhere just by typing in Last Judgment Resident Evil 2 on YouTube.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Get away from me! I'm trying to torch you!
Holy heck. He just wants a hug!
No! No! Ah, my face!
Wow! What a jerk!
Ah! I need the cutscene to play, please! Okay.
Another cutscene triggers after a certain amount of time, too, right? Doesn't it?
Yes. But if I can damage him fast enough, it triggers faster.
There we go.
No!
In hardcore mode, this takes 2 rockets.
So I'm gonna be real with you. I normally never get a hit. I normally get hit by him once before shooting him. So to be able to hit him without taking a hit, that's happy. I'm done with all of you. Go away.
Yep.
All right, time's coming up.
That's exactly what I do.
And time.
1 hour.
That is the end of the game.
53 seconds. RTA. I'm sure it's a few seconds faster in game time.
Yeah.
Game time.
1 hour 5 flat.
105. Wow.
On the nose.
Nice.
I did not beat my personal best though. My personal best is 102.
You did have those 2 practice rounds, which
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain if you don't like reload your saves, it actually counts that time against you.
Yeah, but even with those 2 deaths, I still would not have beaten it because I had a mental thing going on as I was going through. I made too many corner running mistakes and too many item management mistakes, so I probably would have gotten maybe a high 103. But either way, 105 is great. This is fantastic for 120 frame run. So
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's better than anything I can do right now.
yeah. But yeah, no, this is Resident Evil 2 120 frames. This was a lot of fun to do. I'm glad you guys all stuck around to watch. And I'm glad you guys had me do this for you guys. This was amazing.
Well, I definitely had a lot of fun watching this, and I can tell everyone else has as well. Do you have any shout-outs you want to make?
Well, first I'm gonna shout out my my one best friend Crash McCloud. If it wasn't for him, I would have never gotten into the speedrun community. I'm gonna thank the Resident Evil speedrunning community for taking me in with open arms, showing you the ropes, showing you what strats and everything to do. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know anything about this game. And I guess if you guys want to follow me, I'm on Twitch, Yeah, there you go. And again, big shout out to Fastest First for allowing me to do this for you guys. I had a blast. It was so much fun. I can't wait to do this again.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to your next showcase submission. And for anyone who is actually in the community and wants to submit showcase ideas, we are always taking them. Please make sure you stop by the showcases section of our Discord. And it's hard to know what your ideas are if you don't voice them.
Right.
So the reason it says Darius Leo Gator is that because that's what his name appears as in Discord. So
yeah, that's my name on Discord. But the Gaming Swampcat is my Twitch. At Gaming Swampcat is my gaming Twitter. I just usually go by Darius because that's how people know me.
Yep. All right. Anyway, I think we're going to start wrapping things up here. Darius, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It was very much a pleasure to watch you run this.
And thank you very much for sitting here and commentating for me. It was wonderful to hear you commentate.